William House was not a difficult role for me because I've said this before, I was not acting. I was just being myself.
You worked, you retired early at 40, then you came and started acting. Was that acting in your blood? Was it something you were desiring to do?
Yes, I think I was born a creative. I'm a writer. I love doing productions. I love acting. You can make money. So me now I encourage mfanye kazi kwa bidii vijana. I have a lot of respect for Lulu Hassan and Rashid Abdallah. They picked a very, very good cast. People like Maria had never acted before. She was not even coming for the audition. She had brought a friend. But they looked at her and saw the chemistry that the rest of us had with her. And it worked. In fact, let me just be honest with you. I was not the first choice for father. There was other people before me. And I was actually emceeing at my sister's wedding when I got a phone call. Imagine I'm holding a microphone talking and this phone is persistently calling.
Guys, you have been looking for Mr. Boss William, and today we are in his home. We have just come to hear from him as you have been asking us questions, where he is, what he is doing, and whatever he's doing in his life. And today just follow us because you're going to listen from him direct. He will guide you, he will talk to you, you will know what he's doing, his current projects. Just keep locked at Sambo's TV. Sasa, uko fiti? Mzee yuko? Okay, nakuja kumwona kidogo. Yes.
Habari bwana.
Salama sana.
Karibu sana.
Uko mzima?
Kabisa.
Tumefika nyumbani.
Karibuni.
Asante. William.
Boss William.
Yes, Boss William House. Welcome to our show.
Thank you very much.
I'm so happy to meet you. You know, I've been seeing you on TV for like 2 years or 3 years, and I was just looking like, it's just a nice day to meet you because I never knew one day I'll meet you. Because me nilikujua tu kwa TV, but today I'm just a happy man to meet you. I know it's not easy to meet people like you. And I just want you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Before I introduce myself, I just say I'm a very simple person, just another guy, you know. Mzee wa mtaa. My name is Dennis Musyoka. Na karibuni sana hapa kwangu. Mama hayuko leo, so mtaniwia radhi.
Haina shida. Mr. William, you know, you are so inspiring and you're an inspiration to so many young upcoming people. Now, as so many people have seen you on our TVs, the way you did a very wonderful job. Actually, I want to assure your name is so big outside. You, as you may see, you are just a normal person, but your name is so big outside. I would just wish you to tell us your story, like how you grew up, then how did you come up find yourself acting?
My parents were civil servants, and we traveled a lot. My father was one of those very first civil servants at independence. So we found ourselves all over the place. I grew up in Embu, in Western Kenya, in Kakamega. I went to Kakamega Township Primary School.
That's our home.
I know. I was there in standard 1. Then Mzee sent me here to Nairobi because he was traveling too much to live with my uncle, and I went to what was called Parklands Primary School. my parents joined us, came to Nairobi, I think in 1966. You were not born. Uhuru Park was not built at that time.
Yeah.
But I am fortunate. I grew up in a good home, comfortable home.
Yeah.
I grew up in Upper Hill, actually, Upper Hill and Langata. And then went to school to Lenana, then Shimola Tewa, then I joined KIMC, Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, where I did a course in television program production. On completion, we were posted to the Voice of Kenya, the broadcasting house, where I was a television program producer. Did various programs. Then I was called to university, and I had to leave. I went and did something totally different. I did business administration, majoring in accounts. When I finished, I joined the Auditor General Corporations, Kenya Airways, Gestetna. I've done a lot of things. Then I retired early because I had promised myself I would retire at a certain age, which I did.
When you say you retired early, at what age did you retire?
Many people find this very strange. I stopped working in accounts at age 40.
40.
Yes.
And life begins at 40, they always say
that's
that.
What I had told myself.
Yeah.
So I went into other small businesses. I ran a restaurant, etc., etc. But I was slowly working my way back into production. And I joined two very good friends of mine, Ken TV. They called me to do a show called Nairobi Law, which we did for a while. I had a small role there. Then we started a program called Mashtaka, where they gave me the role of the judge.
I remember.
And I was hooked. I was back home again. And that was the beginning of that journey. God is good. Yes.
And now, let me ask a simple question, like, you worked, you retired early at 40, then you came and started acting. Was that acting in your blood? Was it something you were desiring to do?
Yes, I think I was born a creative. I'm a writer. I love doing productions. I love acting. In high school, I remember I was in the drama club, and I was also in fact, I think my school won, if I remember right, we won the top prize in that year's drama production. A production written by a friend of mine who unfortunately is deceased now. Wonderful production. That was after Lenana, I went to Shimalato for my A-levels, and John Kagiri wrote a wonderful play that won that year. There was no question about who had won. Everybody knew this was the production. I was a big part of it, and I think that's when it was kindled. However, as God does his things, going to KIMC was his doing, because I just read a newspaper one day, and there was an advert asking for people to apply for this job. I wasn't sure exactly what it was. Sounded interesting, so I got a letter a few days later, and it was come for an interview at Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. So I went, and the rest is history.
Yes, it's history.
Yes.
Now, you see, after all those acting, job, then acting, now let's come to Maria now. This is now where you kill the show.
Yes.
This is where you massacre the show. You are the main role. You are like the main person.
I was the father,
of the father
of the home,
of the
patriarch.
Of the home now.
Yes.
You see, many people, it's very hard people to believe that you guys, you don't relate. You see? But you see, it's Hausa family. They know Louis is your son, Victor is your son. And how did you come up and play that role? Because you played it very well like a father, like a guiding father. But also you played it in a fun way that there was sometimes you could fail, but you are father.
Which is the truth in life. You know, in life nobody is perfect. Fathers make mistakes. I have made many mistakes as a father in my own house. But you know, it's how you react to that mistake and what you learn from that mistake. That's what is important. William House was not a difficult role for me because I've said this before, I was not acting. I was just being myself. I have a lot of respect for Lulu Hassan and Rashid Abdallah. They picked a very, very good cast. People like Maria had never acted before. She was not even coming for the audition. She had brought a friend. But they looked at her and saw the chemistry that the rest of us had with her, and it worked. In fact, let me just be honest with you. I was not the first choice for father. There was other people before me, and I was actually emceeing at my sister's wedding when I got a phone call. Imagine I'm holding a microphone talking, and this phone is persistently calling. And I had to answer on the side, and I was told, "Please come on Monday. Now, see, don't fail." I nearly didn't go. If I had not gone, I think I would be hating myself. Because I was wondering, you know, what is this? But I went, and I was surprised at who I found there. And then they told me what the story was, and I instantly knew this is going to be a big show. In fact, I remember telling the other cast when I finally met them, I told them, people, this is going to be huge. It will change your lives. And it did. It did. Maria was massive. Massive.
The wife now, let me back. The wife, the mother of Louis. I know you people have never met. But when when you met the lady, the mother now, you bonded very well.
Yes.
And you brought the exact picture in our homes. How families work.
Yes.
You know, let me tell you, it's very hard to believe that it was acting. You see, it's very hard to believe that it was acting actually. Because the reason being because the way you did it exactly.
Like a family.
Like a family. And the lady played like a mother. And now one thing that made me feel good is this way. He stood by your side. No matter how sometimes in acting he was there and he could tell you, the kids, you need to respect your father. How did you bond up with the lady?
Sheila Danu is a natural actress. You wouldn't believe that she had never acted before that show.
Really?
Never. She came on board. Initially, she was a bit worried, which is normal. But she found her place and took off and just became a mother. Do you know that to this day, those children still call us mom and dad?
Exactly.
Even when we are not shooting, we became a family. The chemistry was right. I have never worked with people like that before. And it was just a perfect situation. And one thing I like about those young actors and actresses is that they respected their elders. Do you know when they had an argument, they would wanaenda kushtakiana kwa baba na mama.
Exactly.
It was a very interesting relationship. We maintain it. We're still very good friends. Yes.
And now you see, after that acting, you see the Maria became bigger, and the problems became bigger. And you were there. Sometimes we could see there's chaos in the family. You see? Mm-hmm. There was chaos, ABCD, what. But you could come back. One thing I am happy, how did you accept listening to these kids? You see? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it could be so harsh, but you gave them an ear. Now, up to the normal perspective in life. Mm-hmm. You see, mm-hmm. that show, mm-hmm. it was teaching so many things in our families. Mm-hmm. And that was the really show that is in our families.
Yes.
And remember, you are acting the role of the suburb family, the rich family. You see?
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
The truth of the matter is that Lulu, Hassan, and Rashid Abdallah have a very good team of writers.
Yeah.
And Rashid is, let me just say this, he's my friend, but he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's brilliant when it comes to ideas. You know, when you're brainstorming, he'll sit down with you and you are thinking this way, and then he'll go another route and bring it out, and it works out perfectly. He had the idea of what the father, the mother, the children, should be, and they wrote a wonderful script.
Yeah.
A script that you could relate to.
Yeah.
Which was very, and see, it touched the hearts of Kenyans.
Yeah, exactly.
I am still amazed when I go places. I go to Maralal, I go to Kakamega, I go to Kisumu, Mombasa. I went to Dar es Salaam, and people know you. And sometimes they're very angry at you because wewe ulikosea huyo kijana sana. Hata unaweza chapa coffee. Telling them I was only acting they don't know.
Yeah.
They took it literal. But it was the quality of the script.
Yeah.
And the ideas behind the writing of the script that need to be praised.
Yeah.
And then the choice of actors.
Yeah.
And the crew. We had a wonderful director,
yeah.
Mr. Manzele.
Yeah.
He understands family. So he very quietly would tell you exactly what he wants you to do, and
you could fit in.
Yeah. I mean, the team was, that's a wonderful team. I miss them.
Yeah, I miss them.
I miss them.
Another question that just came in your mind is, you see, at your age, Lulu coming up with a show and being ready to work with them, they are still young. That humility. You see, so many people of your age, they say like, this more people, this more, you see, ile kiburi. But you see now, what I'm trying to imagine in my mind, how did you calm down? Accept to be down, yani, to work with young people?
First and foremost, you must remember that talent is God-given.
Yeah.
And it's how you use it. If you go around una kiburi, one day utaulizwa na Mwenyezi Mungu, nilikupa talanta, what did you do with it?
Yeah.
And you went around pushing people, showing off. We are here for a season. Look, the show is over. I've done other productions. Some of them are very, very good. But if I went around saying, my name is William Hausa of Maria Show, Maria Show is over.
It's over.
Move on. You know, how do I relate with the younger people like Rashid and Lulu? They're my bosses.
Yeah.
You accept the fact, wananilipa mshahara.
Yeah.
So, and they respect me.
Yeah.
They call me mzee. And it's very humbling. So mtu akikupa heshima naye mheshimu.
Exactly.
And that's the way it works. Kiburi ulipewa na Mungu bwana. Si yako.
Exactly. Now, the wisdom you brought to that show. You see, you are the engine of that show. And let me assure you, though it was acting, but there is wisdom you brought. And I'm sure, maybe I don't know, you'll tell us, I'm sure those young people like Louis, like Victor, Silas, they learned a lot from you.
Well, I must say this, that even though we had a script,
Yeah.
One thing I liked about the producers and the director of Maria is that they allowed some leeway.
Yeah.
They allowed you to read the script and bring out whatever it is you're doing and saying your own way. So sometimes you found that the things you're saying there, that I said there, are not in the script, but you know, in a pelekana na story.
Yeah, yeah.
But they allowed you to say your own things. Now, I've been a father, and I've been married, and I've been a father for what, 34 years.
Yeah.
In that time, if I've not learned anything, I would be a total fool.
Yeah.
So nikiona a situation in the script that relates to something I have done before, of course I'll bring in the father there. Yeah. So yes, and the mom pia. Mom has 2 beautiful daughters. We gave them a little motherly, fatherly advice outside the script, but in the story.
Yeah.
And that was allowed. That was the beauty of Maria. You know, kuna shows zingine unaenda, they want you to useme neno after word, verbatim.
Yeah.
What is in the script?
Yeah.
That is limiting.
Yeah.
When they allow you some breathing space, then you can be yourself,
Yeah.
and the show becomes natural.
Yeah.
And the issue is to make it as natural as possible.
Yeah.
And that was the beauty of Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Now, here you are. You acted in Maria. I would like asking a simple question. Did that acting bring other, like corporate customers?
I was asked to do an advert. I wouldn't mention which company.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have certain personal beliefs and you know, way of looking at life.
Yeah.
There are things I cannot be seen to be promoting.
Yeah, exactly.
So 2 things
Yeah.
that I was asked to advertise.
Yeah.
Good money, but I had to turn down because my you know, personality,
Yeah.
who I feel I am,
Yeah.
does not allow me to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yes, there have been other things that have happened. More so, not so, I wouldn't say so much corporate. I've been called to give lectures in schools. I've been you know, called to other functions where I've been told to advise younger people. So I've done a lot of speaking, and I've also been given roles in other productions.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I mention?
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
I'm currently doing Salem. So that's one of them. I've done a movie which I am not allowed to mention.
Yeah.
It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
In fact, I've done 2 movies which are coming up soon.
Yeah.
They will advertise in their own time.
Yeah.
But I have been kept busy. Yeah, because of the show Maria.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you see, I know it has taken you a very long way, and with your patience to reach where you are. But there is this young man or this young lady who wants to be like you. I know there is a price you have paid for you to reach where you are. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
What can you advise them?
Well, you know, life has no formula. I've discovered, apart from staying on the straight and the narrow. It's, you know, tenacity, sticking with it, what I call stick with it ability. If you've made up your mind that I'm going to do A, B, C, D, do it, and do it doggedly.
Yeah.
When I quit, when I left my last job and went into small business and acting, people thought I was mad. You're giving up a profession to go and do what? What is acting? Acting for me is a passion. I think I had done what I needed to do in industry. Now it was time to do something for me. And I had no idea where it was going to lead me, but I knew I was going to be happy. You know, and that is important to me. You know, self-actualization, happy. And I think I'm one of the happiest people I know. I hope nobody's going to pick this up, but I could do what I do for free because I love the art. Nothing makes me happier than hearing action. You know, that is you know, something I live for. My advice to young people, so many. Msome, have a fallback position, have a career, because unfortunately our industry haijafika ile stage sasa ya Hollywood. Even in Hollywood, there are people who don't get jobs for a very long time. When shows end, you can go hungry. Utafukuzwa kwa nyumba. So you need to have something to fall back on. So many na msome, you know, I find it very interesting when I go somewhere. One day I was very hurt. Nilienda Ushago nikakutana na mama mmoja, akaja akaniambia, nina mtoto mmoja hapa kwangu, mtoto mtundu sana. Nataka umchukue umpeleke mka act na yeye. So I asked her, mama, yani acting ni ya watundu. People think acting is easy. It's not. It's not. It's a some people have gone to school to read, you know, acting. Look at Lupita Nyong'o. It's not for everybody. And you know, the people have to understand that. But please have a fallback position, and when you start going, go for every audition you can go for, and don't give up. Don't give up.
Tukiangalia the current things may change. Na tumeona we have heard of a lot of content creators. Na sasa hivi digital. Whether kila kitu sasa unaweza pata online. What is your take on that?
You don't know how good you have it. Wakati wetu hatukuwa na hizi vitu. Today you create your own content, you do anything. You can make money. So me now I encourage mfanye kazi kwa bidii vijana.
So things should just flow the way they are flowing.
But big but. Let us be careful in what we put out there. Be fair. Be you know, realistic about it. Usiongeze chumvi. You know, because you don't realize how powerful this tool is. It can make or it can break. Use it wisely.
So whenever, hata kama we have a lot of content creators, but let them use it carefully. To build the society.
Let it be useful.
Ile ya kubomoa the society.
It can be used to destroy. And then one day you're going to ask yourself, why was I so careless? Because one careless word inaweza washa moto.
But also nikikuuliza, sijui utasemaje, because we have these content creators ambao wamekama up na una realize whatever they are doing, like some are showing their nakedness, something that, and they are still young, and these things, you know, they are kept online. One day, one time, their kids will see these things. What can you advise them?
One sentence. The internet never forgets. Be careful. Never forgets. What you say today, somebody is going to play it back to you. Be careful.
I love your wisdom. I love your wisdom very much, and I'll keep on coming to see you for this small wisdom, and it's not small but the big wisdom that you have.
Kuna vitu ambazo you learn on a day-to-day basis. Unaona hii ndevu? I don't work for a posho mill. Hisi unga.
Yeah.
Ni chumvi, ni miaka.
Yeah. As we finalize, and this one I must ask you, because I've been sent to ask. Many people are annoyed because you ended Maria abruptly. And this one, that's the reality. And they just told me to come and ask you, why did you decide to end that thing abruptly? 2, they want Maria to back because it was the best show that ever graced our TV show. Let me tell you, Maro was the best. And people do really miss it. Even I myself, I watched Maria from A up to Z. But you see now people are complaining like, why did you end it? Because how in fact they had their own ending. You see,
yes,
they knew this
will happen.
It was at the center, now you people you ended up. And they are annoyed. And let me tell you, they want Maria back. What can you tell them?
First and foremost, don't beat me. I only work here.
In fact, I myself am annoyed.
Don't beat me. I don't know how the decision was arrived at. I cannot speak on behalf of Jiffy Productions and Citizen TV, but they can talk to Rash and Lulu. They can talk to my bosses at Citizen. I don't know why or how. I just follow instructions. Mimi ni mfanyikazi. So niliambiwa sasa ni kwaheri, and I went home. Yes, but I too, I must add my voice to your to yours. I want Maria back. I miss that show. I miss my family. Nirudisheni family yangu jameni.
Exactly. You see, one best thing that now people are feeling annoyed that you ended Maria is this. Maria brought the real life of people.
Yes.
The ghetto life and the rich life. That's what is happening in our lives.
Yes.
And that's why you see people are happy with it.
Yes.
And as you realize, actually, true is people want Maria back. And the day Maria back we'll see it coming back, we'll be happy.
Well, tumwachie Mwenyezi Mungu. I always say ni yake. You never know. We might be called back if we are, personally I'll go back. I really enjoyed that show. I'll go back. If the script is good, I'll go back. Yes.
I myself am going to make, now you see, I'm putting everybody I talk to, I always take them, record them. Now I'll come up with a book, people to sign, we want Maria back, I'm going to look for a million
votes
to say we want Maria back.
Do that.
Because you need to give people what they want actually.
One thing I know about Citizen TV, they listen. They listen. So I know 1 or 2 people there very well. I know they would listen to what you're saying. Maybe I'm not telling you go and do it, but if you do, I will also append my signature.
Now, lastly, currently after the show, you have told us you're acting, and also you're a father. Do you have any son or a daughter who is following your way to become an actor?
I have 2 older children who did not go, my route. They're both advocates of the High Court. They have their careers, they're doing well. But I have our last daughter is doing communication at the university. And she has a flair for acting, and I can see. I don't push her, and I hope she's not going to watch this, but I know she's taking after daddy. That one, and I know she's going places. Yes, and I have a wonderful wife who encourages the children to be who they want to be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know when you say you have a wonderful wife, people will think they...
No. Sheila was my TV wife. Just like I've had several other wives in other shows.
Yeah.
No, my real wife, I can say this.
Yeah.
I have her permission.
Yeah.
Her name is Jane.
Yeah.
That is my wife.
Yeah.
Mama watoto wa nyumba hii.
Yeah. Before we wrap up the nini, you see, us as Soundbreeze TV, when we started this channel, it was just to look for views and money, no. But our main aim is to change the society.
Okay.
Through this channel, people can learn and change their lives. And I've heard you say that you are a public speaker. There is this thing we are coming up with, whereby we'll be moving to universities. Even recently we met Jalango and he promised to support us. And now you see, like, if we go with somebody like you, I know one word you speak, out of 1,000 students, 10 can change.
Absolutely.
Will we be wrong when we welcome you when the movement starts?
Wewe ndio umechelewa.
Okay, amen. Yeah.
The only thing you take with you when you leave this earth is your name.
Yeah.
And nothing would make me happier than to know that something small I did, something I might not even have thought about, touched somebody, affected them, and built them in a way. I feel very happy when I see people who call me their mentor. They have done well. And they come and they tell me, wacha nataka kukunulia kikombe ya chai. I am the proudest father. I have very many children like that. But if you call me, count on me. I'll come running.
There's this lady whom I've tried to do acting with her. Today she's busy. When we are coming, she's called Linda. She told me to just say hi to you first.
Linda who?
I know her as Linda.
Okay.
Yeah, Linda. She told me just to say hi to you first. Then secondly, she will wish to meet you. She's a good actor. I'll show you the name we have done.
Okay.
But she will just have somebody who can mentor her.
I can only do what I can do. I would be honored. I would be really honored to meet her and work with her if I can. Yes.
Then lastly, are you on social media?
Yes, but I keep a very low profile. I'm a very private person. I am on Facebook. I have not been very active on YouTube etc. Because I'm old school. I don't even know how some of these things work. So when I tell people I'm on Facebook, they look at me, huh? What are you doing? But I'm on Facebook, yes. I'm on Twitter, not active, but I'm on Twitter. That's about it.
As Soundbreeze TV, we are looking forward to come to you in case of any time we need assistance from you.
You know where I live. You have my number. We are friends. Get in touch.
Okay.
What are friends for?
Exactly. Lastly, I would just want to thank you very much for just accepting us to host you. Then secondly, for just me calling you and receiving my call. Sometimes we call people and they bash us, but you, with your name, your name is big outside. You may never know. Let me just tell you the reality.
That amazes
you
me.
are down.
That amazes me. Because I am just me.
You are you. But the name is big.
Tell my wife that I'm big.
She's called Jane.
She's called Jane.
Madam Jane, let me tell you, your husband's name is big outside. You have a hero. You have a hero. And lastly, what I can just tell you to congratulate you, you know, in life, we have two things in a man, a father and a man. You are not a father, you are a man. When I say you are a man, it means a man is somebody who takes responsibility. And when I look at you, you have taken care of your family, you have taken responsibility, and what you have done is great. A father is just anybody who can give a woman pregnant and give birth, but is not a responsible. So when it comes to categorical, on my side, not to everybody, I take you as a real man and a hero. Let me congratulate you for being a hero and being a real man.
Well, I'm humbled.
I'm just happy of you.
I'm humbled.
And what I can just say, may God bless you so much, and we will wish to see you more and more in our screens.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bwana William.
Asante sana.
Asante sana.
Asante sana.
You have heard yourself from Boss William Hausa. You have been asking me to look for him. You wanted to hear from him. And we have heard from him. And you know, he's a man of wisdom. And he's a man of humility. And I myself have learned from him. And I just want to thank you people for being part of us. Keep on subscribing, keep on sharing, keep on being our community. We are looking forward to change the lives of society. As Sunbreeze TV, as I, as our director Angodadi, we may not do it without you guys. Let's be family. I thank you very much. I appreciate you. From Mr. William's home, we just want to say bye-bye.